Deputy Daniels paced around the small precinct. He had been going in a circle for 10 minutes now, but his eyes were far away. He paused only for a moment to sadly gaze at the bulletin board in the corner of the room. It was covered with the pictures of the missing kids. Their names floated around in his head like the little plastic pieces inside a snow globe. The chief sat alone at his worn wooden desk in the corner and took a drag on his cigarette. It is 1960, and people still smoke inside like crazy. Finally, Daniel's resolve broke. He turned to the chief, eyes desperate. "Chief, I'm telling you, we have to investigate the old sewer tunnels. It's the last place we haven't looked." "Now, son, I thought I made myself clear. It is too dangerous to go down there." "Why, Chief? What aren't you telling me? It just doesn't add up. The missing kids, the red balloons appearing around town." "This is for our own good, Daniels. Trust me when I say I've seen this before. 27 years ago, to be exact."
Oh, God.
"But Chief, but nothing, Daniels. I took an oath to protect everyone here in Derry, Maine, and that means knowing when you're playing with forces outside your control. That's why I told you and that partner of yours to stand down." "Where is he anyway?" But as the rain began to come down outside, they knew there was only one place he could be. On the outskirts of town, Officer Brock Lesnar makes his way through the dark woods toward the gaping cement entrance of the old sewer tunnels. He's wearing rubber galoshes, a badge, and red UFC trunks with no shirt. A gentle flow of rainwater trickles out of the entrance into a small stream through the woods. Officer Brock Lesnar turns his flashlight on and walks inside. The dull beam glows faintly off the walls, reflecting back the occasional set of eyes from inquisitive rats. He walks silently down the corridor until the water is shin deep. He pauses for a moment as a paper boat floats by. Suddenly, he feels a cold chill, as if encountering a dark presence. He hears a voice from behind him. It sends a chill through his spine, and yet somehow it's familiar. "Well, well, well, Brock Lesnar!"
You're an idiot. He's back. He's back.
Officer Brock Lesnar turns around, revealing an 18-foot alligator wearing a clean white brass suit. "Well, how fortuitous that I should run into you on my vacation time. I came up here to Maine for a little R&R. Brock notices a red clown nose stuck in his teeth. "Oh, why that? Oh, that belongs to a funny-looking fella I met down here. It was a dollar-wise or some such thing. Oh, but he was an easy meal, like brunching on the back porch, sipping a mint julep after a Sunday service with Reverend Beauregard, feeling the breeze off the bayou. But for you, Brock," there is somehow now a lit cigar in his mouth, "I'm not clowning around."
Okay. It happened.
Oh, he's back.
We've talked about it for so long, and he's back.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm so happy that it isn't what I thought it was. And I'm so happy with what it is.
Well, now I got to rewrite my story for next week.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the listeners could not let this one stand by. We got a lot of calls about Coach Scales.
It's time.
Oh, well. Welcome back to the Broctagon.
Well.
You're listening to Stephen King's favorite show, his number one source of inspiration. I'm Sean, that's Cam, that's Aaron.
Heyo.
Boys, how we feeling?
Oh, really good after that.
That's a good story, Sean. This is going to be a great episode.
That's a great misdirection.
We're feeling good early. Yeah, a lot of listeners, but I finally caved for this one. A lot of listeners have asked for this one, and I knew if he was going to come back, he would have to sneak up on us. It's the only way it could work. If he was wading through Louisiana, you'd see it coming.
Listener, if you haven't If you don't know what we're talking about at all, go back and listen to Brock versus the Gator Gauntlet. It's one of our first episodes. It'll make sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll all come to fruition. Brock runs into an 18-foot alligator who's a southern gentleman named Coach Scales, who is his greatest enemy. And I guess they've been at it for years. So let's get right into the question here. A little bit more lore for you. Dear Brock Dagon team, I'm a big fan of the show, but something still bothers me. Back in the Gator Gauntlet episode, Brock meets an 18-foot alligator named Coach Scales. There should have been some follow-up on that fight by now. So, if Brock is in a sewer in a foot of water, what non-gun weapon would give him a chance against Coach Scales? If Brock can F5 him, he wins. That seems generous. Keep up the good work, Anna in New Mexico. Okay.
What?
Yeah,
What weapon?
the listener specified it's a non-gun weapon.
Okay.
So the question is, what weapon gives Brock the best chance, and what are the numbers, provided you can't give him a gun? The water is a foot deep.
I have one that immediately comes to mind. That is a harpoon.
Wait, you already do the harpoon that shoots dynamite.
There's 8 rounds, and
Can
it's
I,
in a gun.
can I add dynamite to this one?
You're
Wait
just
a
doing
minute.
the-
I'm sorry. A backpack of dynamite.
yeah.
Just in case the Loch Ness Monster shows up.
Where are my manners? I did not introduce my friend.
You've been well acquainted for many years now.
They've been looking for me in some dumb lake.
I'll just go with a regular harpoon this time.
You take it just like a whaling harpoon?
Yeah. Can it be one of those like spring like it shoots, but it's not like a gun.
Okay, so we went from a harpoon, just a regular harpoon, to a harpoon gun. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, harpoon gun. Can I do a harpoon gun?
No, that's a gun.
Okay.
That was the only rule, is it can't be a gun.
All right, a regular harpoon then.
Can I get a sword that shoots bullets? What do you call those?
I'm sorry. An ancient Phoenician infantryman's spear.
With gunpowder.
Yeah.
Taped to a bomb. All right, so just a straight up harpoon?
Yeah, harpoon.
How many times out of 10 does he get that?
7.
7?
How big is 18 feet?
So picture like a $5 footlong, followed by 17 more $5 footlongs, all lined up in a row.
Okay, I'll give him 4.
4 out of 10 with a harpoon? So what do you
Yeah.
think? He just stabs him in the head till he's dead?
Yeah. Or he gets him somewhere in the soft underbelly and he's distracted enough where he can F5 him.
I don't know how he's going to get Coach Scales to flip over, though.
Wait, have you been imagining Coach Scales is like on his like a regular
Like,
alligator?
Down on all fours? Why, do you see him like propped up?
I see him fully propped up like Colonel Sanders.
He does have a suit on. Aaron, how do you picture Coach Scales in your mind's eye?
Colonel Sanders, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
He's propped up. All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
if he's showing
he's on his hind legs.
Okay.
It changes it if he's not, if he's like a regular alligator.
Okay, can he beat? I'm not saying for the sake of the question, but is Coach Scales capable of getting down on all fours?
Oh yeah.
It's just
Sure.
beneath him. It's just
Yeah.
undignified.
Yeah. I haven't done that since I was a young little thing.
I'm a chair of the library, boy. They can't see me rolling around on my belly. That would cost me the next vote.
My constituents wouldn't stand for it.
Heaven forbid I go down to the dry cleaners because of this. I can't come up with a good weapon. This is tough.
I know, because I want to give him something long, but then if he throws it and it gets stuck or Coach Scales gets out of the way, then he's just in trouble.
Have you ever been to Top Golf?
Yeah?
Do you know the golf cart that collects all the golf balls?
What? You're going to set him after Coach Scales and a ball picker?
Yeah, I think Brock 6 out of 10s with the Top Golf picker.
Wait, if we could pick that, I just want to give him a Lamborghini. Like, just drive into it.
But I still think he can get through like the golf ball shields. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, that's tough. So give him the ball picker. How many times out of 10?
6.
6 out of 10?
6 out of 10. I think Brock has the advantage with the ball picker. If it comes with no windows, I'm going down to like 4.
Okay, so you think the windows are helping?
Yeah, definitely.
I know that, like, Pennywise, I mean, I haven't seen it, but I did a lot of research to write that. I know Pennywise, like, turns into your greatest fear, so I like to think for Brock, he just wouldn't really have an option.
Yeah.
He just meets Brock head on. And he's like, "Look, you got to work with me. Like what? Like snakes, the dark. Help me out." Just a broken Bowflex.
That's his normal reality, man.
That's how you know when the workout's over.
How was the workout, babe? 2 minutes again.
Oh, you're really slowing down.
What does Coach Scales do when he's not like being Brock Lesnar's nemesis? Is he just like involved in dirty local politics?
I think we talked before about him being some kind of drug smuggler.
Right.
So he's like a dirty gentleman criminal.
Yeah,
He's a cocaine fairy.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is not like a slang term. Like it's a big like white painted ferry boat that chugs down the Mississippi.
with the wheel and everything.
Yeah. And it's not even like smuggled. There's just like big pallets of cocaine on it.
It has like painted on the side, Coach Scales Cocaine Ferry Extravaganza. Bring your kids.
Yeah, shows at 7 p.m.
We got a wonderful arcade on board. You and your whole family have a real good time.
I like to think too that Coach Scales doesn't even like threaten the police. He just like bribes them off.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's a giant alligator never comes into play.
Yeah.
He's like Kingpin, who happens to be an 18-foot alligator.
He uses like old-fashioned blackmail.
Yeah.
Well, Officer Daniels. Looks like you've been having some extracurriculars. Now, I don't believe I recognize this woman right here.
Please stop.
That's not your wife, Jennifer, is it? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to attend a preschool that is being named after me, the grand opening. Coach Scales Academy for Young Minds and Hearts.
All the kids have to smoke cigars and wear suits.
It's part of the uniform.
We teach them the 3 R's: reading, writing, and wrestling.
Y'all gotta learn how to run in a zigzag.
That's the best one so far.
like at PE, instead of like climbing the rope, the kids are just on a rope, but there's like a gator pit underneath.
Now, don't you worry. That's just some of my cousins that I hired on to be some of the PE teachers.
On the first day of school, instead of bringing an apple, the kids just like bring a dead pelican and put it on the teacher's desk.
Yeah. All the teachers are like alligators too.
Billy, I thought I told you there to put away that paper airplane. I don't want to see that flying around here no more. If I do, I'm going to raise my voice. Billy? Well, that's it.
Hello, Miss Johnson. Yeah, I would like to inform you that Julie's test scores in reading have been down as of late, and I would just like to schedule a parent-teacher conference with you. She's a bright kid, we're all really pulling for her, and I just won't get to the bottom of it. You have a blessed day. Nothing sinister at all.
It's really,
this is really well intentioned.
Yeah.
Like a Daddy Warbucks situation. Like Coach Scales adopts a child.
Yeah. I can't help it. No matter what I take on, I'm a gator of details.
Sean, did you ever say your weapon?
No, I'm still
for the
thinking about it.
sewers?
I'm still thinking about it.
This is your question. I mean, I guess it's from was Anna and Tacoma or whatever.
New Mexico.
Anna, New Mexico.
The New Mexicans are a creative group.
Yeah, that's evidenced by the name for their state.
All right, I give you that. I don't know. See, I'm hesitant to give him something pokey. I just think that alligators are really tough. So if he stabbed Coach Scales, then the weapon would still be sticking out of him, and then he wouldn't have a weapon. All right, I've got mine.
I feel like I just want to say I feel like there's some like if Brock wins 4 out of 10 or whatever, the 5th option in the middle is they just open up the bed and breakfast together.
Now I can be a sensible man after all, Mr. Lesnar. You can put down that machete with a gun tape to it. We can talk about this.
I'm sorry, you have your weapon?
I think I landed on a Louisville Slugger with a taser taped to the end. I think he gets a couple tases in and then starts swinging the bat. The only thing that concerns me is if the taser falls in the water, would that shock them both?
Yes.
That was a horrible choice.
Yeah.
That was a very bad choice.
Yeah.
But Brock would know better to like stand up on the side or something, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like he could use the taser to his advantage to start shocking.
The whole area though is wet.
Oh, I pictured there being like raised space. On
Exactly.
both
It's a circle with a foot of water at the bottom.
Although then again, I don't know how much that would hurt an alligator. Like, I mean, tasing them directly would hurt, but like just having
Brock, what a tickle I've had.
Thank you. I needed that.
You done cleaned up all my pores, Mr. Lesnar.
I'll be dog if that didn't clear up my sciatica.
He calls it a sciatica.
Coach Scales just takes it out of the water and uses it to light one of his cigars.
Like, how would a Louisville slugger fare against like a regular alligator?
Terribly.
Yeah.
Oh, I disagree. I think if he's up on all fours, like an alligator's not used to blunt force trauma like that. Like, I'm serious, like nothing in nature
I
is gonna
guess
hit
the
them
soft underbelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a video the other day where it was like
Of an alligator getting beaten with a bat.
like very similar. It's this guy who would like feed these alligators in this riverbank, but when one alligator started coming up the riverbank towards him, he had this giant long kind of bendy pole with, the best I can describe it as is like a frying pan on the end of it, and he would just go like bonk, and he just bonked the alligator from 10 feet away, and he would slide back into the water. Guys figured it out.
Okay.
You know what? I'm giving Brock that weapon.
Yeah.
A long pole with a frying pan at the end of it.
Yeah, Coach Scales is just like super confident, and then he sees that and like, well, what do you have? And it just sends him flashbacks to his time in boarding school when that's when they used to discipline him.
All the alligator nuns were hitting him with the bonk stick.
Yeah.
Sister Man McAllister. That's what she used on us.
Yeah, Brock with the bonk stick, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 with a bonk.
Yeah. Just imagine like a 10-foot like PVC pipe with a skillet. That's all it is.
Immediately starts trying to reason.
I don't know why I think that is somehow better than the golf cart. But
You picked a gas-powered vehicle to run him over, and you're going back to a bonk stick. Brock just lets him keep smoking cigars till Coach Scales eventually dies.
Takes out the filters in it.
Checkmate, Mr. Lesnar.
They're both like when they're super old, they're both like in the same nursing home. they're just too old to like fight each other.
But in the rocking chairs.
Yeah, but they still try to
Blankets
like
over 'em.
they still try to like mess it with each other like
What? You take my pudding cup, Mr. Oh, I swear. I swear I'm gonna.
Oh, Mr. Lesnar, you dirty dog. I was in the middle of my favorite episode of Jeopardy, and you done sat right on the remote.
Oh, how dare you interrupt my time watching Golden Girls. That Bay Arthur was a comedic treasure.
Well, Wheel of Fortune comes on and the cable done gets unplugged. Ain't that something, Mr. Lesnar?
But when WWE is happening, everything seems to be working out just fine.
Well, that's very funny. You remember when your granddaughter couldn't come to visit last week? I done met her at the door. She did come to visit. I dunked her in my tapioca, Mr. Lesnar. Would you like to buy a vowel, son?
I done told him you would pass. They're at your wake right now, sir.
That's even worse than eating them.
I like to think that Brock is like watching like wrestling highlights, and Coach Scales is like, "Oh, reliving your glory days, huh?" And then like the TV show is like it's footage of Brock Lesnar just says like last week on WWE.
What?
Yeah, I like to do that sometimes too. He just turns on the Nature Channel.
All the nurses attendants are like, "Why do all the old people keep disappearing?"
Coach Scales is like, oh, there's everything's life alert bracelet stuck in his teeth.
He starts like fattening everyone up. He's like, "Yeah, you should have a little bit more pudding there, Beatrice."
I sure will miss Eunice. She was a lovely lady. She had great taste.
And texture.
yeah.
I love that he's subtle, even though he's the only giant alligator.
There, an inspector shows up, and it's like he like takes every single person into a room to like get their witness. He's like, now what do you think happened?
If everybody lined up on like a,
Yeah.
they do like a perp walk on the
police
wall.
wall,
Yeah.
I bet you Brock Lesnar just does this normally for fun. Like once a week, he's just in a sewer looking for action.
Yeah. It's sewer Saturdays for him. Sewer Sundays.
Brock Lesnar just gets butt naked, rubs a bunch of Worcestershire sauce on him, and wades into bodies of water looking for trouble. Come on, who in here has more teeth than me? Join us next week in the Brock Down. We got a great guest coming on the show, Olympic hero Usain Bolt coming on. He's here promoting his new book, Overcoming My Greatest Challenges, Poverty, a Difficult Upbringing, and the Treadmill at Planet Fitness. We'll see you next time.